How Disney World is wooing grown UPS by the glass. Walt Disney was famously against alcohol at his family-friendly parks, telling the Saturday Evening Post in 1956 no.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,